Both parties now watching closely the critical statewide contest, balance of power on the line. One of the tightest races might be in Illinois. Incumbent Republican Senator Mark Kirk is in a tough fight with Democrat Tammy Duckworth and Mike Tobin. Live on our Midwest Bureau on that today in Chicago. Where does this race stand today, Mike?
Hey, Bill, they are close to neck and neck, with the advantage possibly going to the challenger. And because control of the Senate is up in the air, you've got a lot of outside money pouring into Illinois. Senator Mark Kirk and Congresswoman Tammy Duckworth are both veterans. Duckworth was a helicopter pilot who was shot down in Iraq and lost 2 limbs. Kirk suffered a stroke. He can walk with a cane but gets around mostly in a wheelchair. The injuries put Duckworth in a position where she can come out aggressively against the incumbent and not look cruel. And because there are about 600,000 fewer Republicans than Democrats in Illinois, she goes after connections to the Republican Party, the Koch brothers, and Donald Trump.
Mark Kirk, you know, when he endorsed Donald Trump after he said that all Mexicans were rapists. He endorsed Donald Trump after he called women pigs and dogs. He embraced Donald Trump after he called for a ban on people of the Muslim religion entering this country.
Now, what Duckworth leaves out is that Kirk was the first Republican in Congress to rescind his endorsement of Donald Trump. Kirk goes after her about a lawsuit from a Southern Illinois veterans facility alleging workplace retaliation, although that case was settled in June with no finding of wrongdoing.
Something to watch here. Is Kirk in a tough position, Mike?
He really is in a tough position because he's got to win independents, even Democrats. So one of the top items on his agenda is putting a lot of space between himself and the Republican nominee.
The reason why I announced that I was not supporting Trump, that I wanted people of Illinois to realize that I was independent of the Republican Party.
Now, very independent of the Republican Party. Kirk is pro-choice. He supports gay marriage, and he tries to cultivate a cozy relationship with himself and the Democratic senator from Illinois, Dick Durbin. The problem with that is you still have a lot of conservatives in Illinois, although they are in the minority, but a lot of them feel betrayed. Bill?
Thank you, Mike. More to come on that. Mike Tobin in Chicago.
You got it.